All right, hands raised in the room.
Because I'm out.
All right. First off,
Thank you.
second off, so y'all are officially 1 week away from defending your Commissioner's Cup championship title, but this time y'all get to do it at home. So talk about the excitement leading up to that, as well as what you're taking from your most recent matchup with the Liberty into that game.
I mean, honestly, it's a 24-hour rule for me, so I can't really take no carryover from the last game because they beat us pretty bad. But you know, the Commissioner Cup game is always a lot of fun, just to kind of play in, especially with it being at home. It gives our fans an opportunity to come out and support us. But no, it's a game just like any other game that we're going to approach and just have fun with it, of course. But at the same time, I think everyone knows what our main goal is.
Andy?
Hey y'all, Asia, you know, you landed awkwardly there at the end of the game, didn't come back in. Obviously, it was a blowout, but just kind of how's the leg feel, and you think you're gonna be good to go for the next game?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go. I feel like I got ice on it now, but it's all a part of the game. It is what it is. I mean, I work in the off season to make sure that my body's ready for pretty much anything that this league can throw at me. But no, it was just a funky landing, but we're good. I should be good. Got a little break before we head into our next game.
Definitely. And then Jackie, you guys really separated yourselves in that second quarter. What was working so well for you guys on both sides of the floor?
Yeah, I think just getting defensive stops. Whenever we get stops, we're able to play out of our defense and get easy buckets in transition.
Michael Vocal.
Thanks. Asia, I guess, you know, you guys have huge goals this season, but about the Commissioner's Cup, I'm wondering how important it is to you. Does it feel different than a regular game in any way, or is it still kind of a new enough thing that I'm not sure how people feel about it? How does it feel to you going into when you go to play that next week?
Honestly, I still think it's very new. I know this is probably like our third year doing it, but it's still kind of new. I feel like I just look at it as, I mean, even when it comes to cup games throughout the season, like it doesn't register until the end of the actual Commissioner Cup. And we're like, oh, snap, like, cool. But no, I think it's still kind of fresh and new because I think we're so locked into just, especially where it is in our season, like, it's playoff time. Like, I feel like our mindsets are already set into just like whoever's in front of us just got to tackle that game by game. But it is an honor just to be able to play in it because it's an opportunity to win some money, but also we can raise money for our charities as well. So that's always key for us. But yeah, I mean, I think it's still fairly new, honestly, for me to be like, I just know it's like right in the middle of a break that I thought we had. So yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, all right, we'll approach it when we get there.
Gotcha. And if I could ask you this, I asked Chelsea this the other day, but Becky will be going in the Hall of Fame actually this weekend. And especially as somebody, I know you do have a real appreciation for the history of the game. What does it mean to you that she gets that honor?
Man, it's super dope and it's a blessing. And I also hate it because I feel like I miss both of my coaches actually going to the Hall of Fame. I miss Coach Staley's and now Becky's, but it's a huge honor. It's super dope just to see how much she's just changed the game and from a player and then now a coach, it's huge. So we're excited to hear her speech. We're excited just to cheer her on always. It's right in the middle between two games. So she's probably going to be all over the place. But no, it's a huge honor for her to she's given so much to this game and to see her hold that trophy up. That's going to be really, really dope to see.
Thanks, Asia.
Yeah.
Cassandra?
Hi there. First of all, happy birthday, Asia.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. My question is actually for the both of you. This is your second half of the season now after the All-Star break. It seems like the intensity is kicked up a bit, especially tonight was a much more physical game on the road for you all. Having been there before, meaning going through a championship run, do you feel like you're able to do some things differently having been there before? And like, what would some of those things be that you just didn't know until you got there?
I think the biggest thing is how hard it really is. I think people kind of take it for granted when you look at the legacies and you're looking at people that win championships. It's entertainment, so it looks like it's easy and it is fun, but it's really, really hard to get there period, and then to get there again. So I think that's the biggest thing we've learned is how like to waver through the moments, like to understand that basketball is indeed a game of runs. And that means even in playoffs, even in a game 5, it is a game of runs. So how to weather the storm is always key. And I feel like you don't really get that feeling until you've actually been in those moments. So I still get chills when I think about the Seattle series that we had last year, because that was a perfect example of how basketball really, really is played at a high level. So those moments right there just get us moments for the next year and times to come.
All right, last one, Nikias.
Thank you. Well, first, happy birthday, Asia. A question for either one of you. This felt like the most zone that you guys have played all season. I think the first game that y'all have actually started in zone this season. Was that just wanted to throw out a changeup, or was there something in Dallas's film leading up to this one that made you go that route?
I mean, our head coach is about to come talk to you. You can ask her that, but I think we were all pretty thrown off when she was like starting the zone, because since when? And then when she kept saying stay in it, we were like, all right, dang. So yeah, this is the most we ever played zone. It felt weird just being in it for that long. But at the same time, I think it also shows how versatile we can be in our defense. And when we're really locked in, we're pretty hard to kind of maneuver through. So it was a lot of fun. I think it was cool being in zone, I guess, because I could chill a little bit. I didn't get as many blocks as I wanted to, but I think we were very like a cohesive unit in the zone for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, ladies. We'll let you go. We'll bring up Coach Becky Hammon.
Yeah, Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame.
Did anybody ask about 28 points in 24 minutes? Did anybody ask about that?
Damn.
Did anybody ask about your server?
Damn.
I got you.